Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I decided to do this channel because I'm a specialist in the environmental health and safety field, and I feel that there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of inaccurate guidance that may be happening out and about with the coronavirus and everything else that's going on. So I decided to start this channel. It's headed under the EHS CFR Guy. EHS stands for Environmental Health and Safety, and CFR stands for Code of Federal Regulations, which basically governs almost everything that we do in the environmental health and safety fields, whether it be the environmental codes for RCRA or the safety codes for OSHA and construction or either general industry. Something that's near and dear to my heart and that I've made a career out of. So my name is Brian Sokolowski. That's me. And I graduated from Rutgers University School of Environmental and Biological Sciences. At the time it was called Cook College. I also have 22 years of environmental health and safety experience. And my credential, I have a Bachelor of Sciences in Environmental Policy, Institutions and Behaviors, Health Policy option. That was kind of a mix of public policy, human ecology, toxicology, nutrition, and epidemiology. I also have a minor in environmental and business economics. So some of the things that I'm going to be using to explain things to people in the environmental field and people out there who are laymen is really economics terms that I've learned over the years through my degree. I also have a certificate in environmental management and education. In addition to that, I'm also a certified hazardous materials manager, and I have my 40-hour HAZWOPER certification, which is 40-hour hazardous waste operations and emergency response. Basically, that certification is related to going out in the field on a hazardous waste site, knowing the contaminants and the potential risks that are happening to you while you're on site, wearing the protective PPE that you need, whether it be a respirator, Tyvek, what level of protection you may need, which is now becoming a lot more commonplace and a lot more laymen are hearing about it because of the coronavirus and everything that's going on with wearing an N95 respirator and wearing other gear like gloves and other stuff like that. That's something that's very ingrained in my being now after 22 years of experience. In addition to that, I'm also an associate safety professional, and I have my 30-hour OSHA certification in both general industry, and I also have my certification in construction as well. They're a little bit different. General industry does food safety, also stuff like that. Construction strictly handles construction and what it takes to take down a building, put up a building, and all the different risks that come along with that. In addition to that, I'm also a certified environmental trainer. I got that certification because of the fact that I've done so much training over my career, whether it be doing a safety orientation for somebody who just came into the company, because that is required by law in a lot of states, and it's kind of a smart business practice because it shows your employees that you care, and it also covers a lot of the requirements that the federal government and state governments actually want you to cover in an orientation that you may have for employees, so they understand how they are protected and what their rights are. And last but not least, I'm also a certified recycling professional. With a certified recycling professional credential, basically what you're learning is the economics of trade of recyclables. So when you put your recyclables out at the curb, what happens to them? Where do they go? How are they sold? How are they used? What is useful, what isn't useful. We basically learn a lot of that, and in a sense you're learning common everyday skills that you utilize on a regular basis affects the recycling trade and how the recycling trade affects you. So a lot of what you may be hearing when I talk about that is don't misuse something because you're wasting a resource. A lot of items that we have out there like N95 masks, other respirators, gloves, toilet paper, they're all resources. So if you go through and you purchase all of them, then other people won't have some stuff for them. So basically that is the start of my channel. I wanted to get this introduction out of the way so I didn't have to really go through it all the time for every single presentation that I give. And I will be posting regular presentations, that goes over certain things that I'm seeing out in the field or, out and about, when I'm shopping or whatever. and how people can interact with one another in a more protective and positive manner. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. My email is ehs.cfr.guy@gmail.com, and you could subscribe to the page, and I will be posting regular videos as we go along. Thank you.